All right, the Heat are back at home against the Clippers.
Let's go, Heat. That's right, baby.
George and his defense, Greg, you almost forget how great of an impact it makes.
He just kind of flies under the radar with his defensive play. I mean, this guy could be considered for the Defensive Player of the Year almost every year. One of the more disruptive forces on that end of the floor.
6 to shoot.
Green, there's Jimmy Buckets.
And slam dunk by Butler.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot, drove right in and came right at the defense.
Paul George.
George passes to
Behind the back.
Hartenstein.
Paul George.
Great
Goes the
defense
layup.
time from Stewart.
Good D by Stewart.
Butler finds Stewart. Lowry a screen on George. Outside Lowry. Loads it up for
Alley-oop.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. George against Stewart.
Paul George to the hoop.
No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Stewart kicks to Butler.
Buckets.
Shot clock at 6.
Stewart. Pass Paul George to the hoop. He'll shoot 2.
And they call the shooting foul.
Way to shoot it, fellas.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Heat shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number.
Those 2 for 2, Scott Stewart.
Understand the rhythm and flow of not just the game and the way it needs to be called, but the communication between the players and the coaches and how you try to work
Adebayo.
towards still having a great product
The
on
post.
the floor and not having the
He
refs
scores. Bam
impact
Adebayo.
the game in ways to get talked about that they don't want to be spoken about. And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam, taking contact, bam, bam.
Here's George.
Paul George, teardrop.
Jimmy Butler with the rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Stewart passes to Robinson. Back to Stewart.
Stewart.
Clock
Shot
at 6.
at 6.
Outside Lowry.
Lowry.
There's the 3.
Pull up 3. In and out. Rebound Bam. And throws it down. He cut to 4.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge
George.
from the sideline.
Hi, guys.
Oh, what a block by Bam Adebayo.
Against the Knicks was outstanding. He added 37 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He racked up big numbers in what was a really good performance.
Bam Adebayo. Hook shot is there. Lee cut to 2.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Sometimes you can just look at a guy.
Paul George
and see the
fadeaway.
confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
He can tie or take the lead.
Takes
Stewart
it inside.
to the hoop.
That evens
Ties
the
it at
score.
32.
8 points for the chosen one.
Well, if it ain't
Miami
broke,
on an 8-0 run.
Don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Paul
Here's
George. Fade away.
And the
Nope.
Clippers miss again. Here's Miami now. It's been
Stewart.
8 unanswered
Pull up
points.
triple. Bonnie Scott Stewart.
House right here, extremely fluid with the catch and release.
Stewart with it.
Stewart. Good look.
George
Oh,
picks
lost
him
it.
up. And now
Good D by the
court.
Clippers.
Leonard pushing it up.
Pull up 3 here.
Man
Nope.
can't hit.
Rebound buckets.
Miami leading by 3. Stewart with it. 16 points for him. To the paint.
Stewart gives the Bam. Back to Stewart. Yes, sir. Scott Stewart with 18.
18 points for the chosen one.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or
George
5 spot.
over Stewart.
Bam does such a great job of it.
Stewart against George. Stewart.
Good look to Bam.
Basket
And he
counts.
finishes.
Paul George.
The 2020 season began and Luke Kennard was part of a 3-team trade. It's that shooting skill that still keeps him in high demand.
Strus.
Well, 3 here. Good look from Bam.
Adebayo's got his 3rd assist on the night. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. 9-point game.
Spin move. It's Bam. Nope.
From Adebayo.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Stewart. He's to Vincent.
Back to Stewart.
Stewart in the post.
Second
Can't
shot
get it. Rebound, Bam Adebayo.
Adebayo with the lay-in.
From Kawhi, just pushing his way past the defender and getting to his shot.
Now here's Stewart. T right on him. Right side, Butler.
Buckets.
Back to Stewart.
The lane, Scott Stewart.
Man
Oh,
with
can't
the
connect.
rebound. Mann's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Pass to Hartenstein. Here's Mann. Guarded by Stewart.
And pulls up.
can't
Nope.
hit.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Now here is Martin.
Stewart in the post.
Here's Stewart.
Oh, what a scoop by
Field
Scott
goal in this
Stewart.
total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And obviously his
got 20 in the
momentum from
game.
last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Pass to Leonard.
Kawhi in the
Shot
post.
clock at 5. Over Martin.
Pulls up. Nope.
Leonard, no luck.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Leonard brings the double team. Stewart kicks to Martin.
Stewart to the hoop.
In.
Draws a
he
foul
gets
and
the goal.
one.
Call the foul.
To grow, they're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has
3-point
been
play.
To Paul George being very aggressive on that play.
Miami leading by 13.
Scott Stewart.
Here's Stewart with the drive.
Beats
And
Paul
the dunk
George.
by Stewart.
Look, they've earned this victory tonight. Tough to dominate the way they
Stewart's
did.
got 25 in the
These nights
game.
last a long time when you just go out there and you outwork your opponent. You know that that's going to pay dividends. Tonight it's going to come.
Paul
in a
George,
win.
nope.
And just because he might not be as big as some of the other guys that are on the floor, it doesn't dissuade him from getting in there and playing fearlessly on the glass.
Now,
Oh, good look to
here's
Bam.
Stewart.
Oh, but he
Paul
couldn't
George
finish.
grabs the miss. 34 seconds left to play in the final quarter. George double team.
Paul George.
Pass to Hartenstein. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Out to the right wing. Down
Pull
to
up
5
triple
on the
here.
shot clock.
Nope. Around Scott Stewart, and Miami can
has
just dribble it out.
possession. Now here's Stewart. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals.
Jump ball. Doesn't really matter.
They can't stop you, MP. Don't let up.
And that'll do it. Heat get the win at home against the Clippers.
100. The Clippers, 85.
Well, well, well. We're getting pretty close to the All-Star break here. What do you know? MP's name does not seem to be at the top of anyone's list. I'm not the one to gloat, but this just goes to show I was right. MP's all talk, no game. We knew this coming into the season, and now that tree is bearing fruit. For those of y'all still holding out hope, I say give up. MP wants the glory, but he doesn't want to put in the work. What did you expect from this so-called YouTube star? Forget the season. I'll be shocked if he ever make an all-star team. That's how I see it anyway. I'm not starstruck by this kid. I just see the game.